Hi, we're looking at homework 3.3 number 6. It gives us a chart full of data and it wants us to fit it with a function. So what you're going to do is enter this data into the calculator, just like you're doing a regular linear regression. I've already entered it into mine. I went to Stat and then Edit, and then I typed it in. Now I'm going to go, if you look at the page, it says it wants to form y equals ab to the x, that's exponential. So if we go here and we go to Stat and over to Calc, and you look down this list, one of them is expreg, that's exponential regression. I'm going to choose that. And then I'm going to tell it that my data is in L1 and L2. So now it's going to give me this formula, and you see the formula that it has right here, y equals ab to the x, is exactly what the program told me, the homework told me it wanted. So it's telling me I have y equals ab to the x, where a was 134.1115 and b was 1.0720. That means that this function, when I plug this in, I'm going to get y equals 134.1115 times 1.0720 to the x. That means this function fits that data. Okay. Another part of this question, so it's going to ask you to put in A, it's going to ask you to put in B, and another part of the question is going to ask you to convert to the usual form of linear regression we look at, which is like y equals something times e to the something x. So here we have a base of b. We have this base, 1.072, and instead we want a base e. So how I'm going to do that is like this. We talked in class about the fact that a to the x, well, first of all, a is the same thing as e to the natural log of a, because remember, e to the something and natural log of it are inverses, so when you do both you just get a back. If you ever forget this, you can try an example in your calculator to like type in e to the natural log of 2 or something and see if you don't get 2 back. You should. Okay, so a is e to the natural log of a. That means a to the x. A to the x is e to the natural log of a to the x, which is equal to e to the x times natural log of a. So this is going to be the k value in our usual function. So what we're going to have is y equals, we're starting off with this, 134.1115 times 1.0720 to the x. This is going to become 134.1115 times e to the natural log of 1.0720 times x. So natural log of 1.0720 0.072 is 0.0695. So that's the process for later in the question. We're going to ask you to do that. The other parts are all similar to the other questions on the same homework. Thanks for listening.